Clinton Collymore, for instance, be talking about his round, his cyclist contract. It doesn't make sense. You know, you can't be working for the other party, more or less doing party work, and then talk about you have a contract with the government. It makes no sense. So,
former Minister and Member of Parliament for the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Henry Jeffrey, speaking in an interview with this newscast earlier in the week. Dr. Jeffrey said that he remembers vividly that the party he once called home did the same thing when they took over government in 1992.
As I said, the previous government did the same thing when it came to office. It weeded people out, and there was great talk about ethnic cleansing and all of that. Well, the word wasn't there at the time, I don't think like that, but yeah, the phrase wasn't there. But it's the same kind of a thing. People view you in a given way. They believe you're doing political work, essentially, and lots of these people were indeed doing political work, therefore they gotta go.
Dr. Jeffrey is of the view that there should be definitive rules and regulations to govern work life of public servants. He said those who were sent home by the government were treated in a manner they deserved, noting that they did what they were not contracted to do.
When you're a public servant, and the next thing you're in front of Parliament picketing the government of the opposition positions and so on, because they are the majority. And then when the opposition becomes the government, you say, hey, what are you doing here? If you're a public servant, you're not supposed to go picketing these kinds of things. You know, that's not your kind of work.
The former minister said a public servant must understand that he or she is not a politician and should keep off of that line of work, since the government sometime or the other will change.
For instance, as I wrote a few weeks ago, that my friend Hyder Ali and say he's the archetypal public servant, great man, but I had our rights all the time. I get political things. Is that what they want the public servant to be? The thing about the Redos. So I am, political Redos for the most part. I was in their list, and they be complaining and quarreling about this.
Royden James for HGP Nightly News.